Morning. So here I am camped out near the Columbia River. Might be able to hear a train in the background there that runs along the river. I'm on the Oregon side, and I was hoping to be here a few days ago, but I almost had a little bit of a survival experience while I was in Portland, dropping off my wife for a work thing she was doing. Um, Moments after I dropped her off, the clutch went out in my pickup truck right in the middle of downtown Portland. So I I was stranded in the evening, and luckily there was an auto parts store nearby, and I was able to contact some friends of friends and had a place to stay for a couple of nights. But I ended up arms deep in my truck for about a day and a half before deciding that all the fixable problems by me were not the problem, and I had to bring it into a clutch shop and have them rebuild it for a little over $500. So that was a 2 day a 2 days of being homeless in Portland, and luckily I had I always keep a backpack with me with everything I need to weather whatever I need to weather. But here we are in some really gorgeous country, and I'm just finishing up my breakfast. I'll show you here. It's simmering up here. I don't know if you can see in there, but let's zoom you in. I guess the steam is going to keep us from seeing very well, but let's see here. This is a stew. The greens in there are actually all I just harvested right around here. It's a really beautiful little camp for what it is. It's actually let go of my cord here. Really pretty stretch of forest here, pretty similar to the last place I was. That really a clear opening back there is actually a thoroughfare for power lines. It's about 30 yards across and just goes on, indefinitely. And then behind me is a road here that's very little used. I think since I got here last night, maybe 4 cars have driven by. And there's my pickup truck with its brand new clutch and the boulders that keep people from getting back in here anymore. But I asked around looking for a place to stay, a place to camp. The Forest Service has got a rule that if it's not marked as no camping, you can camp anywhere. So I was looking for some Forest Service land, and this is as good as I got. Normally you'd be able to go up this pathway with a pickup or a Jeep or something and then camp back in there, but they've got everything gated and bouldered off anymore. But all of this that you see on the ground is this is called miner's lettuce, and it's a very beautiful plant. It's only really out in the spring. Once it starts to dry out, this doesn't do very well. It doesn't have a whole lot in it as far as flavor or something that will fill you up, but it's really high in minerals, and it's basically bulk. A really nutritious bulk, but zero flavor. There's another plant over here called Spring Beauty that is really similar to miner's lettuce, that has more or less the same properties. Here's some right here. This is a bigger version of it. It looks like it gets started, but those little white flowers there and these cute little leaves, that's Spring Beauty. Another really good spring green to eat. Behind it here, these heart-shaped leaves, that is wild violets, and we've got wild raspberry there, or trailing blackberry possibly, and another wild edible that's probably actually from Europe originally. This is a lemon balm, and what else have we got? I could make a really nice tea out of that lemon balm. But mostly it's kind of a half carpet of edible greens right now. Here's a dandelion. We all recognize those. That is a fantastic food to eat. The leaves are edible as a green, particularly when they're young and if they're not in the sun, as goes with most wild greens. If they've been in the sun, they're going to get bitter. But you can make kind of a roasted coffee substitute out of the root of that plant, and then when it's got its yellow flowers on, you can actually make dandelion wine out of it, which I have done. It's a kind of the stuff I made at least was a real sweet dessert wine, but it is also really high in minerals. Dandelion has a great big taproot, and any of those roots or any of those plants that have a big taproot are generally going to be a lot higher in minerals because they're able to get into the subsoil and get what hasn't been washed out by the rain and everything. But here's my morning. Really hoping to get some more footage. I got waylaid a little bit with my truck, but I'm going to work on doing some more. And I did have a nice little hunt this morning. I bought a little Marlin 795 22 rifle the other day and sighted it in this morning and went for a walk up in that power line patch there. But totally devoid of any. I wasn't hunting deer. I was going for maybe grouse, rabbits, or squirrel, but no sign, no droppings, no tracks of any wildlife. And I kind of feel like they spray that area with herbicide because there's also quite a bit of dead shrubbery. There's a lot of new green stuff, but anything that's older is just kind of barren. So I have a feeling the wildlife took off from that. But it was a really nice walk, and I'm really happy with the rifle I got. So that was great. But I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one.